Getting data.
Someone was able to fire during this?
I was, yes. I can hear someone clicking, so like.
I think that's Bolt.
Not me.
No?
It's
Oh.
me. It's me.
I'm
It's
roll-
okay.
I'm rolling a fag. I'm not cooking with.
I mean, I can reload as well.
Fair enough.
I can reload by self-clicking.
Yeah, there is no animation, but we can do the things.
Waiting for others.
Who is this others?
I mean, I'm 10 out of 10 and I'm still waiting for
I'm
this.
still waiting as well.
Story of my life, waiting for others.
I mean, we kind of let you die at one point.
Yeah.
Honestly, I found your body afterwards. I had no clue that you were behind that building.
No, and Torres said, no, it's calm here. And like 4 guys crawling up.
Yeah,
behind
that literally like, yeah, this is clear. And then he jumped over a fence or something and ran inside a building. And then I got shot by about 4 different dudes.
All right, here we are. Making your approach here. Avoided the patrols pretty nicely. That was a nice route, actually. Got you right into the town without going through that valley.
I did not expect the first couple of buildings to be occupied, to be honest. That went way harder than I thought. Initially, when I designed the thing, I thought about clearing that small group of buildings first. But then I thought, nah, let's just beeline towards the 45 building. That didn't pay off as well as I thought.
These fucking iron fences thingies are so annoying.
You cannot climb those fences.
No,
Yeah, no, it's
your
nice.
bullets get stuck sometimes.
Nice
Yeah.
move from Red Team.
It's hard
there.
to align.
Yeah, very nice move from Red Team. Beat off that Kuraf very quickly with the help of Akron.
You had difficulty spotting targets at this point in the mission.
Yeah, I will. My only thing on that is, especially the Grenadier with smoke is really useful for that sort of coordination.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was it actually for you, Akron? I was finding it. I was wondering if I was balancing it correctly, giving you enough threats and enough to do. Overall,
It definitely felt like I was getting shot at all the time, but I couldn't really find anything, the things that were shooting at me. Just kind of
Yeah.
kept bouncing around.
It's a difficult terrain for cast support, to be fully honest. It's very cluttered.
Yep.
And as soon as there's a bit of foliage, you basically won't be able to see anyone.
There's the truck.
heading up to the governor's spot.
There was way more people than I thought in Renesco.
Yeah. Okay, so weird thing with the headless client that I'll remember for next time. I built this faction off Syndicate, which is green 4, and then changed them to op 4. But with the headless client, sometimes when they spawned in, as you can see over there, they'd spawn in as green 4 and shoot at themselves for a little bit.
That's what happened.
We were the shooting. Okay.
Because
Yeah,
we
yeah.
thought like there's quite a lot of shooting on
Akron.
Akron, but Akron is flying behind us. So who are they shooting at?
Yeah,
It's because
so
yeah, okay.
that
In that case,
combined with
your best bet is to change the faction allegiance and put green 4 and up 4 friendly.
yes, yeah, should have thought of that. So yeah, that sort of screwed up their positioning for this one. It wasn't they weren't really arrayed properly in this,
Yeah.
so that's why I sent that counterattack at you.
This was also very messy on my part. It was a difficult base to clear with several people, and while Red Team was still busy clearing up the radar, you have that massive counterattack coming up, and basically nobody to welcome them. So they kind of surprised us with our pants down.
Yeah, they caught you a couple of times. It was a large area to hold with the state people, so you were definitely caught bouncing back and forth.
Yeah, plus that other QRF coming up on the other side now, forcing us to go through the fucking camp again.
Yep.
Like the fact that we sometimes see Akron just flying through.
All sipping all over the place.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
these guys come up.
Yeah, one guy, right as you were saying we need to rebalance and defend against the QRF, he just snuck up behind you. And even I went, oh no.
Yeah.
And Bolt's
I
valiant
realised
rescue.
it, and at that point, everybody was inside the building, so there was no way for me to get back inside.
Yeah.
China was shot to shit at that point. He stayed down for like 5 minutes. So ultimately, did you plan for a 24 hours holdout in the governor's mansion?
No, not really. I kind of wanted to leave it open. I didn't want to force anything with that. I had the contingency, if Akron was to take a harder hit and go down, or, if he just simply couldn't land, I had the contingency for a longer defense. But I think the timing was pretty good in terms of, you faced a pretty sizable force, had a nice hot extraction, and I think would probably have been sick of that position. And also the lights were shot to shit as well.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it wasn't exactly a fix. I didn't want to force anything. I basically based it off your own performance.
I mean, it was difficult to keep a lookout for absolutely every direction.
Yeah.
They could sneak up on us at any point. And there was no real decent position to defend from northeast and direct east.
Yeah.
That's basically a dead angle. We couldn't properly see.
I thought it was quite a good defense though.
Yeah.
Like it was quite tense. There was a lot of enemies at points. Like
Yeah, and
you can see they get quite close.
They could get quite close using the plantation, yeah.
I mean, like, where I just ran, there was a large bush formation that isn't even on the map.
So did I hit the BTR or not? I couldn't. Really
Yes, you did. You hit it. You didn't actually damage any of it. You hit the ammo rack and cooked off all the ammo.
Okay.
Showed
And
up at
killed the
perfect
driver.
Oh,
time.
God.
That's what I was aiming for. So
Me getting ArmA to fucking oblivion.
What's that enemy doing in there?
I tried to run him over for like 5 minutes and he didn't die.
Brave landing with that AA truck that clipped you.
I
So
didn't
it
even
was
see the
actually
AA
an
truck.
AA truck.
Yep, it was down on the lower road.
It's definitely a ZU. All right.
And extracted. Yeah, pretty nifty.
There you can see the nice usage of remaining ammunition.
Of course.
And the carrier landing with the little bird.
I've never seen quite a drift like that as impressive.
Channel switched.